Hi, this is Michael with my review of the Velocity Indoor Cycle. Overall, I thought this was a very nice cycling bike. Not quite a full-blown spin bike, but certainly a very capable exercise bike, particularly for riders under 200 pounds. This does have a maximum weight of 250 pounds, but as you'll see, there is some flex in the frame at that weight. There are two bars that you have to attach to the main frame using a bolt, washer, nut, and that is on the rear and the front. And then you'll notice the front does have some wheels on there, so that helps you transport the bike just by tipping down on the handlebars and then rolling it around to wherever you need to. The bike itself weighs about 100 pounds. It's a little heavy, but certainly not an insurmountable weight. The pedals, there is a left and a right pedal. You have to make sure you attach that to the crank arm, to the appropriate crank arm. And then we have a belt drive, and that is one of the main nice features of this exercise bike. And then this does use a magnetic resistance system, and you have 8 levels of resistance. A 30-pound flywheel, which gives you a good amount of momentum, and that really helps when you're on this bike. The seat attaches to the main seat support there by just one lever that screws the assembly all together. And then the lever actually has sort of a spring-loaded mechanism, so once you get your seat tightened, then you can rotate that lever to make sure it gets out of your way. And that applies to all the levers that are on this bike. They all operate. So you can see the fore and aft adjustment there. Should be able to accommodate most riders. And then the seat height is adjusted in a similar fashion. There is a maximum height line on the seat tube there that you have to pay attention to. If you're a very tall rider, over 6'2", I would say you might not be able to get as much height as you would like for proper leg position. Here's the gear shift lever that gives you 8 preset levels of resistance. I find this preferable to using a knob because you can repeat the resistance level just by going to the same gear each time you're on the bike. So that's really a nice feature. I did not find the maximum resistance, though, quite adequate for the way I like to spin, and that's why I say this is not a full-blown spin bike, but definitely good for beginners and intermediates maybe wanting to upgrade from a lower quality bike. And then here's the adjustment for the handlebars. There is no fore and aft adjustment on the handlebars, however, just height adjustment. The computer is a little bit on the cheesy side, but it gives you all the pertinent information that you need. Distance, speed, calories burned. The calories is not accurate, however, because it doesn't ask for your age or weight, so it's just a very rough estimate of calories burned. But you get your speed, your distance, calories, and an odometer to measure your total distance per ride. And there's no on-off switch on the computer. It just fires up as soon as you start to pedal, and then after a period of inactivity, it goes into a sleep mode. The handlebar is coated, and that's very nice. Like I said, no fore and aft adjustment on that as well, though. And the frame uses the pedestal design, so the only problem here is that there is a little bit of flex in that frame, especially if you stand up on your pedals and are really cranking hard. So I did find a little bit of flex in the frame. That's why if you're a heavier rider, this is not going to be maybe the best bike for you because you will find that frame flexing. There are levelers on the front and rear supports, so you can get a nice solid balanced position there on the floor, but you are going to get a little bit of flexing in the frame. Here's what the bike sounds like pedaling, and I'll just shut up here for a moment so you can hear it. Now I'm going to stand up in the pedals here in just a second. There we go, and now you can see that frame flexing side to side a little bit. I'm about 208 pounds. Overall, it's a very nice bike for the money. Might not be for the largest, heaviest riders, but for many people, this will be a good choice. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer it if I can. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.